As you should remember from Romulus and Remus, the city of Rome began on 7 fertile hills near the Tiber River. The city of Rome is located on the Italian peninsula. A peninsula is a landform with water on 3 sides. Rome has existed for about 2,700 years, and at one time it was one of the wealthiest and most powerful cities in the world. Rome is inland and close to the Mediterranean Sea, which is much warmer than the Earth's oceans. Its geographic location made Rome's local climate gentler than that of many other cities so far north. Rome's latitude is about 42 degrees north, almost the same as New York City, Beijing, China, and Janesville, Wisconsin. While Rome has warm summers like New York, Beijing, and Janesville, it also has much milder winters than these cities. In fact, Rome rarely freezes during the winter. Today, the south of Italy is dry and hot, but according to some environmental historians, Italy's climate was cooler and rainier during Rome's early history. Having more regular rainfall helped ancient farmers grow food for lots of hungry Romans, but the rain also meant the rivers flooded more regularly, and there were many more marshes. The city of Rome ruled different amounts of territory at different times in its history. Look at this map. For the first 500 years of its history, Rome ruled a small amount of territory. In about 250 BCE, Rome's territory began to grow rapidly. A bigger Roman Empire led to successes and problems. Some positives include more resources from faraway lands that can be used in Rome, more control over land surrounding the Mediterranean Sea, and Rome could travel to newly conquered lands to collect taxes. However, it was much harder to rule over such a large area, and it was more likely to be attacked by enemies when they were larger. Rome remained a small city for nearly 500 years of its early history, but Rome's rule rapidly expanded starting in the 3rd century BCE, as you can see in this graph. Rome's local geography helped the city survive in an unsafe ancient world. It had a regular water supply from the Tiber River, the hills protected it from hostile neighbors, and the mountains to the east protected it from its enemy states. All right, so your assignment for today is really simple. I'm going to have you do something a little bit different and go into IXL and complete an assignment called The Beginnings of Rome. To find it, you click on the Learning tab. Then go to Recommendations. And with your recommendations, you should see an assignment that's called The Beginnings of Rome. There are 5 questions, I believe. When you're done with your IXL assignment, I'd like you to take some notes on your grape chart on just the geography. So today's lesson's only the geography, so go to the G section. You should have filled in a little bit already when you did Romulus and Remus. That's all you have to do. And this whole assignment, the IXL and your notes, should last no more than 20 minutes. Please remember you have your Roman Structures project due this weekend. If it's not done, please continue to work on it. If it is done, please attach it and turn it in. You can also present it in Flipgrid. The link is in Google Classroom. So here's one more look of what you have to do to find your assignment in IXL.